Hello and welcome to the latest instalment of me reviewing things that I bought on a whim off the internet. This is my latest purchase. Not even sure how you pronounce it. Colibry. It's colibry.it, so it's an Italian product, and all the advertising was quite Italian. Some of it was purely in Italian with English subtitles as well. What is it? It's a very mysterious looking device. Well, let me tell you, it's calling itself a Colibry epilator with 8 threads. Now, this appealed to me as a hair removal device because, like many women, I have a slightly interesting relationship with body hair. I think what you do with your body hair is just your own personal preference. And I haven't done much with mine since lockdown. Again, I'm sure I'm not alone there. But now I think it's time to take some sort of action, and this was just a good novelty for me to grip the hair by the root and see if I can find a new way to remove it. The appeal of this tool for me was centred around its main USP, which is it says you can remove your own hair at home pain-free, with a similar result to waxing but without the agonising screaming that tends to go with it. Now, I've never had threading, but I've seen people having their eyebrows threaded in shopping centres, and I don't think you'd put yourself in such a public domain if you were getting a wax, because there'd be more screaming. So now I'm going to open the box and show you what's inside. It's very lightweight, didn't cost much to ship, which is good. It's got a tray box, and you just open it like this, and here is your natty little device. That went well. It's very robust and good news. This is your device. It looks a bit like a crab. And it's got strings, wires at the bottom, I hope you can see that, which make a kind of high tension noise as they slide one over the other. Oh, exciting. It also comes with some replacements. These are replacement strings, so as the strings which are in the top wear out, it's easy to replace them. And the strings have the ends pre-fitted, so you don't have to like fiddle about threading things through. You just literally hook them into place, cross the threads over, and your Colibry is ready to go. Okay, just having a read of the instructions, which are mercifully one page, but very comprehensive. There's details about how to assemble the product. Luckily it comes assembled. I think I'd have found that a bit much, but if I ever take it apart, it's good to have it. A few icons, lots of warnings. But the essential, in summary, instructions for use are on the box. After cleaning the skin, apply some talco on the surface you want to smooth, then start using Colibry. Over the course of a couple of epilations, threaded skin, oh dear, will gradually become smoother and more radiant. Best results after 4 epilations. 4, okay, fine. This product contains no harmful substance. Good. Warning, avoid delicate or wounded parts of the body and moles. Okay. I'm going to go and do as it says and exfoliate and talco part of my leg, and then we're going to give it a go. Okay, I'm back. I have washed, exfoliated and talcoed my right leg. So may I present my right leg, and let's give this a go. I don't know how well you can see, I'll hop in a bit, how well you can see what I'm doing. I don't know how well the camera is focusing, but let's bring it in. Give it a go. Oh, 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 ow, 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 oh, ah. Okay, let's try and get a rhythm going. Ah, oh, it's like nothing, all the hair. Oh, ah, ow, 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 ow. Okay, from the noises I'm making, you may get the sense that perhaps, this is not actually pain-free. I'm having a good look at the leg now and trying to ascertain if any of the hairs. I think it is a little bit thinner where I've been working at it. Let's go for a bit longer. Ow, ow. Oh man. So on the promotional videos, I'll try and talk through the pain. Ow! On the promotional videos, there were just these lovely Italian women all smiling with like, oh, it's like tickling. And like you could see the thing going furiously and all the hair just flying off. Ow! Okay, I think part of the problem here is that my leg hair is a little bit longer than the recommended 5 to 9 millimeters. This is like centimeters of hair. Oh, there's so much of it. And I've got 2 legs. I'm going to go for a time lapse, but I'm not going to do it here. I really am trying to show you my leg. To show you the thickness of the hair and the relative removal of the hair. It has shifted a little bit. It's definitely thinner where I was working, but it's not all gone. Though it's less like lusciously thick. I'm going to do a time lapse from down here because I can reach my legs better from the sofa, and any errant hairs found lying about, it's much easier to blame on the cats. I very quickly reached the conclusion that there is no flattering angle at which to epilate yourself on film, so we're just going to have to go for it. Maybe it's less painful if it's being done by someone who has more experience in the device. Well, we're not going to develop that unless we persevere. I'm now bored. Bored of hurting myself. I'm hot. Is this what women do? Is this what we have to do? Is this just... Do we sit here with things that hurt us and just do them merrily in front of the television in the name of some sort of greater beauty? I'd rather come to the view that there's only so long anyone is prepared to watch somebody else epilate themselves. So I'm going to call it a day. I may return to it later. Maybe I need to have some wine first. What am I concluding here? I think it does work. It is not pain-free. Maybe I'll get used to the sensation and it'll stop being pain, but it's like like nipping my skin. I don't think it is nipping the skin, but that's how it feels. Maybe because there's just so much hair. And there are points where it takes a lot of hairs in one go, and that's like, ah, God, that really hurts. I mean, do you need to see my leg for this? Some sort of proof? I still have a leg, and there's no real graceful way of showing you my leg. That's where I was working on, and maybe even at a distance, you can see that it's a bit less hairy than it was. It's not completely cleared the area yet, and there's so much more area to go. I think I'd be interested in taking this tool to a professional beautician, a qualified hair removal expert, to see how they got on with it and whether they could remove my hair in a more efficient way with less pain than how I'm doing it. And also, these could really become great in brow bars because you have the ladies with the string between their teeth and their hands, and it looks really complicated. I'm sure they've nailed it and they've had loads of practice. But this could really get a beginner into the game. I feel very much like a beginner right now, and I'm hoping with more practice I can remove more of my hair with less pain. That's the goal. I will stick at it, and maybe I'll let you know how it goes in my comments later on. But thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful. I'll be sharing this with the Colibry team. I was going to say this was a sponsored post, but of course it wasn't. I paid for this thing. Like and subscribe. Have a great day. Goodbye.